A very good morning to everybody on Monday, the 20th of May. And as promised on Friday, when I gave you my short little teaser, today I'm speaking to you about MSC Cruises. And for a lot of people and also in travel, MSC Cruises are very well known on the South African waters. However, MSC Cruises covers the whole world. The Med, the Caribbean, your Scandinavian countries. It's an endless possibility. Cruising in general is a holiday for anybody. It is a tailor-made holiday for the young, for the not so young, for the very old. It's an extremely easy package for anybody to sell and also to enjoy. And in saying that is, if you are a little bit older and you don't want to do the things the young ones do all the time, you can do the more distinguished things by sitting in the library. You can go and gamble. They're beautiful shows on the boats. These vessels are an enormous entertainment hotel city on sea. MSC itself have got 7 vessels that are being built from 2021 up until 2026. So there's 7 new boats that are coming onto their fleet. In general, when you take a package on MSC, your dining, your onboard services, your entertainment, sports and fitness, and family entertainment is included. Now, that does not include your alcoholic beverages on the boat, etc. This is where you buy beverage packages, and we suggest that you buy this before you get there, because when you buy it on the boat, you're buying it in US dollars. Whereas when you're buying it before you travel, you get it at your South African rands. So you can buy extra excursion packages, beverage packages. You can take on a 3-day cruise if you know you're going to have a little bit to drink, but not too much. You buy 18 drinks and it's covered for 3 days. If you're anything like some people I know, 18 beverages might not be enough, and then you buy more, because to top up on the boat is extremely expensive. So pre-plan your trip. You know who you are and you know what you want. Do you enjoy a glass of wine? Don't you? Do you just want soda? You get a soda fountain package. You get a spa and wellness package as well. You get internet packages while you're on the boat, and you can extend your stay as well. So you can pre-book your transfers through us. When you're booking your transfers from the airport to the port where the boat departs from, the nice thing about that is your luggage automatically gets put onto the boat, and you don't have to stand in those long queues to do your check-in onto the boat. So that is extremely advisable to pre-book your transfers with MSC when you're transferring from airport to port. There are many cruises. There's anything from 3 days. The cruise season starts in November and it ends in April 2020. So the South African cruise season is over, but now's the time to book. You need to give us a call. We can have a look and see. There's at the moment there's buy 2 packages, buy 2 get 2 free. So those are interesting anomalies that you can look at. There are interleading rooms on the ship as well. So if you're taking 2 adults and 2 children, anything under the age of 18, you can book an interleading room. I mean, if you've got a 16 and a 14-year-old, I'm sure you don't want to share a cabin with the 2 of them. So the longer in advance you book, the better your chances are to get an interleading room. Interleading meaning there's a door between your room and your children's room, so you can open it and you've got access to one another. The other alternative is just to get adjacent rooms. If there are no interleading rooms available, then you are next to one another as well. What happens is with your key card that you've been given when you board the boat, you can go anywhere. You can swipe your key card wherever you want to go. Bearing in mind, if you haven't bought a beverage package, if you haven't bought a spa and wellness package, if you haven't bought, there's a games room for the children with PlayStations. You pre-buy a package for the children to actually play some of the games. They can go into that play area because there are other things to do that do not have the PlayStation games, and it's expensive. I've got a colleague of mine that went, the little one went in and just swiped and swiped and swiped to play whatever PlayStation game you wanted to. And at the end of the cruise, it was quite an interesting surprise they got. Do bear in mind that the South African waters, the Mediterranean waters, and the Caribbean waters the Med and the Caribbean, you can say, are pretty much on same par. The South African waters can be extremely choppy. So if you've got a sensitive tummy, get your seasickness tablets before you go. Please do. Otherwise, you're going to tell me, why did you send me on this cruise? It was horrible. No. You need to pre-prepare. I did the South African cruise, and I was nausea from the moment that ship went outside the harbor up until the point it returned back. So I had a very bad experience, but that was only due to the fact that I didn't think that the South African waters would really affect me so badly. So it's a brilliant holiday. Lots of included, stacks of entertainment. You can literally do the whole cruise and not sleep. Remember, you get onto the boat, you unpack your luggage, and that's it. Wherever the boat is the next morning for your excursions, you just climb off and go and do whatever you want to. And at the end of the day, you get back onto the boat and the boat goes to the next port. So it's no packing and unpacking of bags and waiting for a connecting to a taxi to transfer you from X to Y. Brilliant holiday. You can pretty much include it to a all-inclusive packages that many tour operators are offering to islands. It can also be like an island holiday because you are close to the sea and you can lie on the deck and catch the sun rays. So now is the best time to plan your holiday for November, December, January, February, March, April. A whole 6 months this boat is cruising out of South African waters. So I'm waiting for your inquiries. You can visit us on www.aerocitytravel.co.za. You can give us a call on 0860 100 800, or you can send us an email. You can email me, jax@aerocity.travel, or you can email info@aerocity.travel. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week. I hope it's fabulous. Ciao.